still loading. Okay. All right. Hello. We are going to be performing a documentary style improvisational session. I don't think we have a name. Do we have a name? No. Okay, great. So thank you for watching. That's what you get when you have me be host. Okay, I apologize. I could do this again if you want.
Sure.
No, or if somebody else want to do it. I really don't know. I mean, we're definitely streaming right now, but.
I'll host it. Okay. Hi, we're the Wombats, and we are going to be performing an improvised mockumentary based on your suggestion. So can I, from our audience out there in the interwebs, can I get a suggestion of a style of mockumentary you'd like to see? Oh, a startup, like a tech startup. That sounds fantastic. We take you to the mockumentary of a startup firm.
Amy, what's your name?
My name is Frodo Miranda.
What do you do?
Well, I'm the IT person for the startup. I help with the computers. I plug them in and I download the new software and such. And I also put paper in the printer for people. Yes, that's my job.
So how do you feel being an IT person among so many smart people?
Well, I feel insecure most often because most of these people very, very smart and they have made a lot of money doing this startup, which don't quite understand what we are doing, but I'm here just to keep things moving along. That's what I do. I'm just keep the basics going. That's what I'm here for. Because some of them have a hard time with charging their devices, remembering to charge them.
Who is it that's hardest to work with that keeps you from moving things along?
Well, I would say Greg Habersham. Greg Habersham, he's very distracting at work. He makes the coffee, but he never puts fresh water in it. It's like old water. And then he like makes a lot of loud talks. Like he talks really loud when he's making the coffee and he comes in and it's so distracting. And then, he'll be like, "Oh, hello, it's me, I'm Greg," sometimes. And I'm like, oh my God. And other people will come in and they'll be like, just really loud, like there'll be Margaret, and she's just really smart, and she's the finance lady. She never ever wants anyone to have any money or any time. That's really hard. Yeah.
Hey, Mitchell, what's your name?
Nathan.
So what's your role at this startup, Nathan?
Oh, role? I guess you could say I'm an investor. I've invested a lot of money into this to make it happen with my friend. It's quite a journey. I don't really have too much else better to do than come in here every once in a while. So I'll just show up and see how my money is doing its thing.
Wait, Nathan, how did you make all of your money in the first place?
Oh, there was a time in the stock market when, ham was an all-time low. I said, what? People are going to like ham later. And I just threw it all in the ham and it just went all the way up and I sold and I became a multimillionaire. So, now it's like, might as well do it again and, hope something else sticks. I know I'm just not going to do any regular jobs again. That's
You're known for being a regular on the nightclub circuit. Could you tell us about that?
Oh yeah. It's called the Charlie's Circuit. There was an old man named Charlie, and he would go around doing a specific list of bars: Charlie's, Megan's, O'Hannigan's. I could go on, but yeah, I like to follow in his footsteps.
Do you like, Nathan, do you really like to be like on the ground, seeing where your money's going, or are you more of a hands-off kind of investor?
I am very nervous. You know, I might have invested a lot of money into this. I was thinking, you know, oh, here's tech. This is immediately gonna bring back my money. It's been about 3 years, and I kind of sink most of my money into this. So hurry up, people. Seriously. Yeah.
Pratt, what's your name?
I'm Victor Van Dyke.
Victor Van Dyke.
Are you related to the Van Dykes of television fame?
Yeah, but I'm sort of like the black sheep of the family. I can't act for shit, so here I am, a tech guy.
Hmm.
How do you feel about that?
I feel I don't feel it's like I didn't live up to the expectations of my parents, so it's like sort of the other way around. Other parents, they want their children to have like a stable career and don't have dreams like of being an actor. But I had meant ever since I was a child, I dreamt that I'll be a programmer rather than be an actor. So it's like very weird. But I miss my mom sometimes. We haven't spoken.
What happened with you and your mom?
Uh, I went to her and I told her, Mom, I can't act in your new TV show, and I'm going to join this startup as the lead app designer. And she kicked me out of the house and said I am dead to her.
Do you want to go back?
Uh, I sometimes look in the mirror and I think I'm made for acting, but then suddenly I see ones and zeros in the sky, like it's my calling to be a programmer. Yeah, I relate more to computers than humans.
Why do you think that is?
Uh, you know, ever since I was a child, I never really found anyone that understood me. I always wanted to play video games rather than play baseball or something or act in my family, but my computer always understood me. Like I always know if I press a button what is going to happen. So they're predictable and I'm good around them.
Bob, what's your name?
My name is Gig Ethernaut.
And what do you do?
Well, I'm the hardware repair person for this firm. Broken or cracked screen, I'm your guy. I started in the AV department of a business that was shut down, and I've stayed in hardware repair. I specialize in cracked screens. Also, if you spill your drink on your keyboard, I'm your guy. I'm actually certified with Dell Computer in crack screen and keyboard drink replacement repair.
What do you like most about working in this startup?
Nothing, actually. As time has progressed, I have become a Luddite. I am against technology. I find it to be the downfall of all mankind. I'm just here because I need to pay for my little condo here in downtown Applesburg, you know, and I want my condo and I want to watch my sports, you know, I want to watch my Toronto Blue Jays and, you know, from my recliner. That's the only reason why I'm here. The money.
So, Mr. Ethernot, do you think being just for money justifies you being here?
Absolutely, absolutely. A man's got to live, doesn't he? And this, let me tell you, technology, bad, 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 bad.
So where do you see yourself in 3 years? Are you going to keep doing this for more money, or is there an end game?
I do have plans. I can't reveal them here, but I just can't reveal them here. I have been taking, even though I'm a Luddite, I've been taking a course on this site called Coursera that this putting ideas into my brain. I can't really speak too much more about it.
Okay. Sam, what's your name?
My name's Greg Habersham. Nice to
What do
meet
you
you.
do, Greg?
Oh, I kind of do like a little bit of everything. My sister, and my mom, my dad, my whole family, I kind of started this startup, and you know, they couldn't do it without me, because if I wasn't there, then it wouldn't be starting up the way that it needed to with the whole family. So I kind of protect the vibe, I would say, of the organization, and just really really do whatever anyone needs if I feel like it.
So
What are
are you like an expert programmer being in a tech startup or something like that, or
Oh
some?
yeah, I could see why you would think that. No, not yet. More of a novice. My business card just says one of the family. So I don't think I'm an expert yet in anything, but that might just be my humility coming out. But yeah, I'm pretty good at determining what snacks we're gonna eat, because having a startup, you really need to make sure that people's tummies are constantly full. And so I make sure that the snack table is always stocked. I also get orders for lunch. And if it's a late night,
the office manager?
oh, I mean, thank you. Yeah, I would say so.
It sounds like you care about people a lot. Do you have anyone special in your life that you care especially about?
Oh, thanks. I do care pretty deeply. I really am interested in Margaret. She's the finance lady. She's super hella smart. Sometimes she goes by Meg. So that's kind of cute when people are like, Meg, Greg, come here. So I think that I think she probably feels that bond too, because there's not many people that rhyme with the egg sound in the office. So it really unites us, you know?
So, Kristen, what's your name?
I'm Margaret. So Whimper.
So what
how
do you
about-
do, Margaret?
Well, I was one of the original co-founders of the app. I developed the algorithm, hoping to make it revolutionize contemporary medicine, but now it's used for this dating app. But now, since I hooked up with my friend from college, Greg's family, to finance it, and they brought in investors. Now I just got shunted away. My desk is in the finance department, but I don't really do the numbers so much as I just keep the app working along with Victor Van Dyke.
So like, do you feel sad that your algorithm developed for medicine is being used for a dating app for dogs?
I remind myself that we're bringing a lot of joy to dogs in the world. Lonely dogs.
Are you missing that same joy in your life?
I do have a romantic interest. I don't know if they even know I'm alive though.
What is your favorite food?
I like really spicy food, like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches or milk.
Do you feel like you're going to, do you have a plan to take back the company? Put it back on track with your ideas?
Every good company needs somebody to be its figurehead and to represent it to the public. And I just don't think I have the charisma for that. So I just like to be a face behind the scenes.
Do you feel like because of that, do you feel like you operate and socialize more through apps and through screens, or is that hard for you?
I get nervous even thinking about socializing on an app. I honestly, I maintain an orbit of one. I mostly talk to myself. I sometimes talk to Greg when I have to. He calls me Meg, which I don't like. And then I have a cat, Mr. Whiskers.
Drew, what is your name?
My name is Dr. Steve Hanahan. Han, you can just call me doctor if that's more easier for you to say with less time and syllables.
You sound, your speech is very,
Yes, I grew up in Florida, and my mom is from the southern coast. So I think my unique accent, I've had girls say, "Hey, Steve, can you just keep talking? Because I can't get enough of you, you hunk."
So you're very popular with the ladies.
Every Friday, my Nana, my mom, and her girlfriend, we go out to eat, and we have the same fish fry. And I love the mashed potatoes the most.
So Steve, what do you do around this startup?
So, you dingus, I'm the new intern. Haven't you heard of me? This is my 19th organization that I have interned at in the past 2 years. I am here to help and learn and grow. And one of these days, they're going to hire me because they're turkeys if they don't.
As a doctor?
Sometimes there's HIPAA violations. If you ask too much, I think, you need to remember your manners. You don't need to ask all these questions. Doctor, Mr., Mrs., just call me Dr. Steve.
And a doctor of what?
Well, master of some trades, don't have to know them all. That's what my mom said. So, I've gotten really good at typing the past few years, and I love dogs. Everyone loves sniffing dogs. Everyone loves petting the dogs. I give my dog wet kisses every morning and every night. He gives me wet kisses. And if I had to match him up with someone, I'd match him up with me. So I think this app is just the best.
What made you want to be called Dr. Steve and not Dr. Mahana Hannigan? Is it because you want to be more approachable?
You change your name to what you wanted to, you dingus. You shaman, Haber shaman. I like to go by doctor because who wouldn't these days? I don't even Mandolin, my last name. I don't like it. I'd rather not. Whatever you want to call me, that works for me. But just don't call me intern.
Who are you most excited to be working with?
Okay, fine. This is the last question. But I worked at one job and it was really great because I worked in spreadsheets all day. And there was this one time I didn't eat breakfast, I didn't eat lunch, and then my eyes wouldn't close because they were open the whole day and I couldn't shut my eyes at all because of all the numbers. And I had to go to the hospital because my hand was just like this too. And the doctors had to pry it open. And they said they'd never seen anything like that before. So I'm really interested to learn about the user design experience.
Okay. The Tinder IPO is coming up and there's a lot of excitement surrounding that.
We now move to the monologue section of the mockumentary.
Yeah. Been in this industry for a long time, since the 70s, started off with these babies, the good old rock solid IBM XT programming COBOL. I used to be a big deal. I was the smartest of the smart. Time passed. How was a guy supposed to keep up with all these widgets and bytes and bits and all this? Anyways, I lost touch with current technology. I don't understand this JavaScript they call it. I mean, come on. I think of a drink. Anyways, I'm relegated to be doing hardware repair. That's all I do. Fix your screen, call Gig. Gig, I got a screen crack. It just makes me think this technology is just hurting society. It's just hurting society. I'm going to tell you a secret. I've been taking a little course on this website I found called Coursera. I've been dabbling in this little thing called ransomware as a service. Doesn't require much brain power. No. This technology ruins society. But I think I have a way to get back with this ransomware as a service. One thing the 70s taught me, other than IBM XT, COBOL, and cocaine, it was revenge.
So I was doing my morning routine, going through my emails in my Gmail account, and I get this email from Mr. Gig. I'm like, oh, this is nice. And he seems like a nice, cool guy. And I wanted to be friends with him. So he asked me to go to the store, and he was doing like this errand, he said, for like one of the investors. I think his name is Nathan or something. So I had to go to CVS. I had to get all of these gift cards to eBay, and then I scratched them all off. And he asked me for all the codes. And so I don't have $1,000 that I had yesterday, but he said that he needs them for a big meeting. So I think this is going to be big for me in my internship now, that I helped him get all those gift cards to eBay and Applebee's and Talbot's. They gave me this controller, and they said that I get to QA the controller by pressing all these buttons. And I don't know what's happening, but I'm still pressing the buttons. But yeah, it's been pretty good here. They have free coffee and they have candy, this free stuff and free perks. But I'm not really sure what it is we do. We see all these dogs on the phone. We're swiping for the dogs in each direction, but there are no dogs in this office. There's no dogs in this office at all. It smells like Nana all the time. I had to stay past 4 p.m. yesterday. I don't know if I can be here much longer, but this is my 20th internship in 2 years. I don't know. I don't know if that's a lot. I don't know if that's a little. Definitely the oldest one in this pen with all these youngsters. But you know, I've got grays in my hair and they don't. So they have a thing or two that they can learn from me. Oh, I also found this knife on my desk, so I'm gonna keep this.
So I am Victor Van Dyke. Yeah. Yeah. I'm from the Van Dyke acting family. And why don't I act, you ask? Okay. So since no one else is here, when I was 5, I was on stage and I was acting. I was playing the role of a prince, and I don't know what happened. I peed myself. I was just peeing on the stage, and everyone started laughing at me. And ever since that, I have become afraid of acting. I have developed a phobia of acting, and uh, even when I think about acting, I get this weird attacks, panic attacks. I have PTSD from acting. You can't even imagine what goes to the brain of a 5-year-old child who just peed on stage, and it has been since like that forever. So I can't act. I can barely talk to people. So I started programming. I can just look at computer on my PC and I can talk to it, and that's the only person I can really talk to, my PC, and we communicate using my programming. So ever since then I have been working in Dinder, this dog dating app. I'm the lead app developer. So Greg called me one day and he's like, "Hey, buddy, we have an idea and you are a good programmer. So why don't you come design apps for us?" And I, along with computers, I also like dogs. So I was like, yeah, I can come and design dog dating app for you guys. That would be my pleasure. And ever since then, I hide inside this small cubicle of mine, try to avoid people and program all day talking to my computer. And I hope I make some dogs happy in the end. I just hope.
Hello, my name is Frodo Miranda, as I had said, but I was actually born Alexis Havisham, and after taking my years, my parents, my dad, in particular, Daniel Havisham, he loves to experiment with everything, and that's how partially we made so much money as a family. He's just amazing. He'll go in there, he'll just think about anything. So he sent me and Greg to other sides of the world, separated at a very young age. And well, anyway, so I decided to take it upon myself to change my name because I am my own person. So Miranda is my right, and Frodo is because nobody really knows where I'm from, and I like Lord of the Rings. So there. And I love eating. One of my favorite things to do is, so what I get to do each day is I just get to be in the office and I'm watching everything, but they all think I'm quite stupid. And the nice thing is I'm picking up a lot of information on these different people, and I'm going to use it to my advantage. I know I am, because Greg is so annoying as a big brother. He is the worst, loudest big brother. So American and obnoxious. Oh, so loud. Anyway, so yeah, what I can't wait to do is just get home, and I love to go out and I sing my karaoke on the weekends, or I wake up and I like to barbecue in the morning. It's my favorite. It's great. Anyway, goodbye. And
Hey, Nathan, Nathan Bradley, Vester. It's been a few years. It's been a few years since I've made a very large investment in this company. And I haven't really seen any returns yet. I thought it'd be a quick flip, you know, put it in money, something happens, yada, yada, yada. Somebody makes an app, 7 months later, bingo, money, bam, bam, bam. I'm kind of new to investing, you know. I've since invested in some other things, so I not as much as this though. You know, this is a lot of my money, and I kind of hang out in the office every now and then, just kind of seeing what's going on, and it's not looking that good. You know, I feel like they're slacking. You know, I've never worked in tech, but they're just at their computers all the time, and I'm just like, well, are they doing what they're supposed to be doing? You know, it was originally a bio company or some chemical thing, and we were like, boring. Let's flip to dogs. Dating apps are cool. Why isn't there a dog dating app? We'll corner the market. I don't know though. I mean, the more that I think about it, I think we've made a big mistake, and I'm worried about this IPO, because if this doesn't go well, if we don't find, you know, that additional stream of backers, we don't get that influx of money, I could be, you know, back to, oh man, it's been so long since I've worked, but I'll have to do work again. Definitely don't want that.
Oh, I'm sorry, you ready? I was just checking out this app. I mean, these dogs are just like, they just want to find love. My name's Greg Habersham, and I gotta admit, I got the best job in the world. I get to hang out with these people all day. Sometimes we're playing ball, eating food, hanging out, and then I get to look at pictures of dogs. When to find love. Pretty remarkable. Yeah, so we've been here for about 3 years now. And it's been maybe the best 3 years of my life. At first, I didn't think that my fam was gonna really let me in on this gig. It's supposed to be something brain, medical, science, I don't know, something not near as cool as dogs. And then one day we were at the dog park, and these two dogs started licking each other, and I had my phone out, and it all just came together. I mean, not in my brain, but in my sister's brain and my friend Meg's brain, and they came up with this whole idea, but I was totally there. And just to see the way that it's built into this, well, not so much a huge thing, but it's this thing is pretty dope. So I'm really stoked. We're about to have this pretty big event that's coming up, and they say that it's gonna like make or break it, but I don't get how it will be broken. I don't know when dogs are ever gonna stop trying to find love, but you know, I think that anything like this doesn't need to be kept to ourselves. I think it's, you know, our duty to be able to make sure that everyone is in on this gig, right? Yo, Meg, just got a new like. Yeah, she ignored me. But we have a fake account where we see what people like the most in these dogs. And it's pretty fun. I mean, between that and making sure everyone has the right snacks and lunch. I mean, I'm gonna stay pretty busy until this IPO.
I'm sorry, where did you say the camera was? Just, oh, okay, down, like here? Okay, I'm sorry. Hi, I'm Margaret. Please don't call me Meg. I don't care what you've heard about that. So, we have a big IPO coming up. Some people, I feel like maybe are not even aware of that fact. I I'm just trying to keep it all together. But really, to attract investors, we have to unveil like a really blockbuster new product. So I've been working with Victor on something. Don't tell anybody. It's called it's Dinder Rough, like instead of plus, but we monetize the app by upgrading certain kind of dog profiles for cash in-app purchases. And I think it could save the whole company and make the IPO a big success. But people, I have to get them to hear the proposal and approve it. It's the Fabrishams, I call them the Fabrishams because they're all fake. And some of them have fake accents, and some of them don't know how to. Well, never mind. I don't want to gossip. I'm just being rude. But they gotta hear this proposal, and I'm not sure that they will because they don't really hear anything I say. Not like, just like doesn't. Anyway, also it'd be great if Nathan would hear what I had to say. I don't think he knows who I am or what I do or that I am alive. And that hurts a little bit. But that's okay because I'm happy here in my section of the finance office, which actually came in handy. The other day I was looking through our financials and I saw some very odd string of financials. It looks like it could be ransomware that's somehow digging a hole. So I'm gonna go talk about that with the IT people. Sorry for wasting your time or whatever. I go Dinder. I love dogs. Hey, Greg.
Meg,
Hey.
want one?
No, thank you. I'm allergic to cheese.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry.
that's okay. It's okay. It would be nice though if you would stop leaving a piece of cheese on my desk every day. But it's sweet that you do that. So
Well, it makes me think of you when I think of cheese because I know you're allergic. I know you've told me this before. So when I see cheese, I think of you. So I'm gonna put it on your desk.
well, I want to talk to you about two things. I have
Yeah,
idea.
totally. Meg and Greg gonna chat.
like I want to talk to you about I have an idea for the IPO, ahead of the IPO, to monetize the app, to commoditize the digital profiles.
Yeah.
Someone say IPO?
Yeah, yes.
How'd you hear that?
Oh, I hear finance. You know, this is something that's it's a big deal to me. It's a big deal to you, right?
Oh.
Of course. So yeah, I have an ear out. You know.
You want one, man?
Sure.
Hey, hi. Is this the meeting for the IPO launch?
I don't know if it's technically a meeting. I left my phone in the other room that has my calendar. Totally could.
So
Margaret Meg had an idea over here. So,
Oh, you know my name.
well, of course. I mean, I like to, use everybody's names, all of them, all first names.
Oh,
Puppy. Puppet dog, come back here. Puppy.
so he's the intern.
how's that, Victor? How's the new intern doing?
It's a
So-
schnauzerman.
The intern tried to
Swipe left.
code for the first time in his life, and he made a mistake. So now our dating app is matching Chihuahuas with bulldogs, and bulldogs with I don't know what kinds of other dogs. Maybe
should-
German Shepherds. We are crossbreeding now.
Is that a good thing? Is that bad?
We have ended up producing like 15 different breeds of dogs by now, and people are planning to sue us maybe.
Well,
And I suspect there was some. If I'm not entirely sure if it was the intern that did that, because when I was going through the code, I found some ransomware. It
Oh,
suddenly
good. Yeah.
ended up.
I saw that too. Okay, I'm sorry. I got
well, ransomware, that thing that they
Listen,
talk about on the TV, with the company destroying thing.
Yeah, and it's messing up our dating algorithm. And just yesterday I saw that some of our dogs have started matching with cats.
Why we have cats on the app? Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah,
sorry.
that ransomware is really destroying us now.
I love cats.
I know you guys don't want to pay attention to the old guy. I know I'm not cool like you. I'm not on Tumblr or whatever that is. But I'm here to pick up, Margaret, your cracked screen from your iPad. Yeah.
Jake, I wanted to talk to you also about that ransomware.
I don't know what that is. A ransom? What? Listen, I'm telling you, that technology, it's just destroying society. I don't even understand it. I mean, I don't know much past the abacus, to tell you the truth. I'll just fix that screen. And by the way, this USB key will make, I was told by a youngin that this will make your iPad run so much better. Freeze. The only way I can get attention, I feel, is to destroy. I'm also much older than everybody else. My knowledge is just old school. No one respects me. But if I just mess things up, I feel that I'm important. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get attention through destruction secretly. I put this USB key in your iPad, and that should speed it up, I was told. But I'll fix that crack screen for you.
Kate, I'm not putting that into my computer.
Oh, you don't trust me because I'm old, right? Because I'm old. Because, I was trained in ball. Oh, I don't want to hear it. You know what? Fix your own screen. I'm going to go back to my office and watch some reruns of Murder, She Wrote.
Freeze. I don't trust Kate because he's old, but also I don't trust him because all the signatures are going straight back to his computer. He didn't log into a different IP address. So I feel like I'm not empowered to fire him, but I'm going to try and tell the Abershams what's going on. And for now, I'm going to freeze his access privileges. Unfreeze.
Margaret, I was just looking to the data logs, and it looks like Gig is the source of the ransomware.
Yes, very obviously. He didn't do much to hide his signatures but for now, can you do me a favor and lock him out of the...
Yeah, I can do that. Done.
Oh, what was
Great.
the situation?
Oh, Nathan, hi, it's hot in here all of a sudden. We wanted to talk to you about a rollout we wanted to do ahead of the IPO. We want to...
Are we going to be ready for the IPO? Because, I mean, this thing is in like 5 days. All right.
Oh.
So
The ransomware has set us a few months behind now, Nathan.
Right, we're gonna have to move it back, but we thought we would spark public interest by introducing Ginger Rough, which is like plus, but like for dogs, so it's like extra expensive dog profiles.
okay. Oh, yeah. All right.
And so by this time, due to the ransomware, our algorithms are so messed up. If we release the app and the dog starts dating due to our app, we might create like 1,000 new species of dogs and might destroy the world.
I've thought about things. I've calmed down. I'll fix your screen now. I'll fix your screen.
Mr.
Excuse
Gig,
me. I've got 19 Applebee's gift cards for
No.
Mr. Fig.
Freeze. I think another reason why I'm so revengeful and angry is because, I mean, dogs are finding love. I've been single since the 70s. Nobody loves the IT guy. Why don't I deserve love? I'll admit it. I'm jealous. I want love. Dogs? What about an app for an old IT guy, like old IT guy? What about that app? You know, I mean, everyone just forgets about the old IT guy. I mean, love me. I love me, please.
Where did Meg go? Oh, I gotta show y'all my app. It just matched my Great Dane with a Siamese cat.
Greg, you're so loud. I could hear you all the way down the hallway with that silly app again. I mean, all we do is talk about the app. I mean,
That's why we're here.
yeah, I mean, yeah, it is why we're here, but
Frodo, here, put this USB key in your Chromebook. I think it'll make it run faster.
oh, well, I was about to load some paper into the printer that seems to be running low.
No, yeah, put this.
Excuse me, Mr. Fig. You can put your key into my hole anytime.
Okay.
Would you like me to plug it into yours? Because I'm not quite sure on my computer where this would go.
Oh,
Dr. Steve, would you like in yours?
I feel my stomach rumbling. I think I'm gonna go have my grilled cheese sandwich.
Oh, I can help you with that.
Yeah, I mean,
That's-
Greg's,
That's the guy that fixes the screens.
yes, gig. Yeah.
I mean, that guy is a hero. Really is.
The one time the man was hungry and sandwich, what were you doing? Just zoned out again, like you always are.
I put in a request last week for my screen to get fixed, and then it got fixed. I didn't even see who did it.
It was Gig. It's Gig. He did it. He's the one that sneaks around and fixes everything all the time. While you're just there lounging in Dad's love, I got sent away afar. Now I'm back. Back. Did you know that? Yeah. Yeah. Back now.
Oh,
Oh, there he is, the hero himself.
I'm back.
Mr. Gig,
Freeze. I sort of overheard Frodo speaking highly of me. I think I have a crush. Something's activated in me. Hi, Frodo. I'm here to I'm here to fix your screen, and also again, guys, put this USB key in both your machines.
Mr. Gig,
Please. I think that Gig and I might also share, we might share something. I feel like he's not heard or seen. Like me, being sent away like I was from my family for an experiment. I'm going to get Gig that sandwich. I'm
Great.
free.
How long was my sister even gone? When did she get back? I didn't even notice, but don't tell her.
Freeze. These guys, they adore Mr. Gig, but I have to break it to them that he's the real villain. And I can see through his acting because I'm from the Van Dyke family. And Freeze. So, Mr. Gig, looks like this, just before Miranda is appreciating you, but I found your data logs and looks like you have been smuggling ransomware into our company. And I can see through your acting, I'm from the Van Dyke family. and your acting was giving me trauma because of my PTSD, but still, I can see it.
No, no, no. It's the intern. It's the intern. I'm going to find that intern. I'm going to find him.
Oh man, why would you ruin the vibe that way?
Oh, hey, I'm sorry. Did Victor tell you guys about Gig?
Yeah, we have to fire Mr. Gig.
We have to fire Mr. Gig.
Oh,
Yeah, he was just acting to be a good guy. I saw through his acting. I'm from the Van Dyke acting family. I can see through his acting.
Freeze. This is a major deal and a huge moment for our corporation. If the Habershams don't act properly and fire Gig, it could destroy the company from within. And yet, I don't think that they're going to fire Gig.
So, whose responsibility is it to fire him?
I think it's your Mr. Habersham. You're the manager.
And Miranda also.
I would like to add that we might want to find out why Gig did this. Maybe he needs some emotional support. He might be going through a hard time.
Ooh, good thinking. Freeze. I'm pretty sure he went to go make the last of those sandwiches too. So I'm gonna have to make an exit soon to go check on those. I think that's a good point. I think there's a lot of sides here, and I'm gonna go confront him right now. Please.
Hi, Nathan.
Hey, so the firing is going to happen?
It doesn't look.
Look, if I'm gonna, get enough money back from this to get my cocaine, I'm gonna need, the bad parts of the company to be filtered out.
You do
I really need to. I need to discuss with Greg, about doing some, managers. Do the thing, okay? Do the thing.
Can I touch you hair?
Go get Greg for you, Mr. Bradley.
Please, fire Greg. Can I touch your hair?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, thank you.
Wow.
I never get approached. Well, every once in a while, I get a little bit approached about my hair, and thanks. It's
guys, it looks like Mr. Gig is attacking the intern.
Oh God. Okay, let's go.
Well,
Okay.
let's get the police involved, or the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really want to do the right thing here.
I checked. He said he likes dogs still.
Gig?
Yeah.
Yeah. It seems like everybody wants us to fire him, Greg. And
I mean, the only reason I would fire that dude is if he stopped liking dogs, or if he attacked someone at in this startup.
I mean, actually fought with somebody. Mr. Bradley said he might not pay for us. He might take us some money out. But
what? That's so uncool.
No. Ooh. Okay, well, I think we know what we need to do. I think
Okay. Are we on the same page?
Yes, we're gonna get Gig out, and then but then maybe we can start a new company with Gig.
Whoa.
Me, without you. You could be here with your loud voice, and I could start my own, be on my own.
Do you hear that? Sounds like something's crashing. What?
Oh, is that Victor again? He's such a ninny. All right, let's meet with the whole team and figure this out.
All right, man.
Call the Met Police.
Is the intern okay?
Let me go get him.
Steve? Steve!
Oh, Dr. Steve.
Now,
Have some respect.
I'm not. So when the Gigmeister went up to me, he gave me his hardware, and I said, "Excuse me, can you please put this key?" And I thought I would, but then everyone's talking about ransomware, and I thought, "Ooh, cool, that's like a treasure map." And then I wanted what was at the end of that treasure, but he said it wasn't treasure. It was more like a worm, and I said I don't want it anymore. But he put it on my computer anyway, and it exploded, and everyone started yelling at me, and I yelled at him, and then I'm holding the knife. So.
I think that, Greg, you'll have to fire Mr. Gig before anything gets worse.
Please, Greg, it could destroy the whole company, you know?
Let's take a vote. Who votes I fire Greg?
Yeah.
Who votes? My
I
sister
mean,
fires Greg.
Yeah, I'm fine with anything.
Like just somebody fire him, or I'm pulling the money. You know, whatever. I'm not putting anything else into this company.
I think he's a nice guy. He stabbed me with his knife, and I'm bleeding. But I'm conflicted.
Please, this is a make or break moment for this company. It's all riding on this. Whether or not we fire Greg and possibly imprison him will change the course of events for everything.
I think we all agree that Gig should be fired. Mr. Gig, can you come in the room?
Look, I'm really sorry for my.
You're fired.
actions. I'm a changed man. I'm a changed man.
You're fired.
Oh,
Yeah, what happened?
You say it.
Yeah,
Marge, Greg,
Let's do
together.
Let's do it together, Greg. Maybe we should ask why. Why, Greg?
why, Greg?
Why, Gig?
Why, Gig?
The
Hi,
hits
Gig.
keep coming. The hits keep coming. The hits keep coming. Frodo, I love you. I love you. I love you. I just wanted some attention. I just wanted to be noticed. I love you so
Hey, that's my sister, man. You're fired.
Come on. Oh, you know what?
Get out,
I don't
you big
need this
turkey.
company. I don't need this company. I'm gonna go. Frodo, let's go. Let's go.
What?
And scene. Now we go to the closing monologues. So the IPO went ahead. We fired Mr. Gig, and yeah, we are barely surviving, but we still managed to get it out. So I think that's good news. But shit got weird, man. I saw when everything was going down in the office, I saw my passion for acting again, and I reached out to my mom and I said that if possible, can you take me in a movie now? So she said yes, and I'm reconnecting with her. So once this company is a little stable, I'll resign as my position as the lead app designer and maybe try out acting again and maybe live up to the Van Dyke name. Let's see. I'm hopeful.
Times are tough. I haven't had any cocaine in about 2 weeks. You know, reluctantly, I needed to put more money into the company so it wouldn't, you know, fail. And then I luckily, Marge's idea took off when it came to the, you know, dog microtransactions. I think it became a bit of a hit. It kind of offset a little bit of the unwaveringness, but the IPO was not what I wanted. It's going to be in the long haul, but I think we're in a balanced enough place to where I don't need to put more money in at this point. And you know, I think it might make a steady climb. Don't quote me on that, but you know, a little bit. It's all because apparently one of those IT nerds did some backups, and that was a nice part of it. But we were able to get the police to get that that ransomware key and reverse everything. The servers were down for a while, so it shook the company a bit. But I don't like talking about that. Marge is cute. I'll say that. I asked her out, and she said yes. It was a bit of a whim, but I do whimsical things. I invested in this company, didn't I? I hope it works out.
Yeah, so yep, I've cleaned up my act, literally and figuratively. I think I'm just gonna say to everyone out there, if someone in your workplace, the workplace bully or whatever, give them a break. It's probably because they're lonely and unhappy. And I was really lonely and unhappy. And I think I was just lashing out at other people. Well, I found love both for myself and with my new girlfriend, Frodo. Anyways, here I am. I'm working for Greenpeace now, doing technology for Greenpeace, and I'm really content. Those iPads, a lot of technology jobs working for Greenpeace. It's a wet environment. I can't tell you how many keyboards get sloshed with water, but I'm happy. I'm helping society. I have love in my life, and I regret how shitty I was for all those years. It was, I'm just going to tell everybody out there, it wasn't you. It really was me.
So during my time going undercover as an OSHA inspector, the just rampant amount of, as we can see, HIPAA, OSHA, federal, local, First Amendment, Second Amendment, 15th Amendment, just red flags all over the place at Dender. It is truly appalling. Never mind my unfortunate stabbing. Never mind Gig's arrest and the subsequent events after that. Of course, the IPO tanked, but really just asinine, absurd negligence from top-down behavior. Really just zero competence throughout. I was able to infiltrate the startup, as I have many of those big tech firms, just with a simple made-up resume via Microsoft Word 2007, posing as a perpetual intern, even with a doctorate. I wasn't asked, credentials at all during my time. In fact, I was given a pay raise the second day because apparently Nathan liked a blazer that I wore to work. And so just occasional malfeasance, I believe, through Gig. What the fuck his name is? Just these type of violations are just apparent. It's disrespectful. As a government worker, I got paid nothing for this. I got just some snacks working at Dender, which is nothing that I get over at the agency. But, after my stabbing, after all of this time, again, Gig's at Greenpeace, he feels redeemed. Laws aren't going to change. This is still going to happen again. I'm looking through like some of these other individuals that we have that we still need to investigate. This Van Dyke guy, he's making bank. I don't even know what he's up to today. We have Margaret. I don't know what her competency is. This Nathan investor. It's just, what did we learn here? I don't know. I truly don't know, and that's the saddest thing of all.
Yeah, that day was really one of the craziest day of my life, actually. I really don't like to make people unhappy. And when we realized that Gig was not a good dude, had to fire him, and also that he was like into my sister, I realized I didn't really want any of that pressure on me anymore. And so I decided it was time for a change, you know? I went to the kitchen. I saw that we had all the spread out that I had left earlier that Gig had not put up in the fridge. And I realized we're about to have all these crossbreeding animals, and we're about to have tons and tons of dogs that are multiplying by the second because of like that crazy stuff that Meg is doing in her big old brain. What do dogs need? What do dogs/cats need? Food. So I started Uber Eats. It just came to me right when I was there. And yeah, and I'm doing the same thing. I still get to swipe every day, still get to hang out with all the same people. And I mean, we're kind of making a killing. So I kind of on the back burner now, not in charge of any people, still protecting the vibe, still making sure everyone's eating, but also making sure these little pups are getting their fill too. So, you know what? What started up as worst day of my life kind of turned into a pretty good thing.
Well, I lost a lot of faith in the Habershams during that incident with Gig. So I started developing my own app. I'm going to call it Cat Buzz, and it's basically it's a app for cats that are interested in love or other long-term connections. Because it's not always just about love. Even though talking about love, I'm pretty sure that I got engaged to Nathan. It wasn't 100% clear from the transaction, but he asked me something and I told him wholeheartedly yes, and now I think we're in love. Though the other day I walked into the kitchen and he had taken all the coffee sugar and put it on his big plate, and he had his face buried in it, and I think that's a weird thing to do, but some people just love sugar. I'm thinking about just going for it with Cat Buzz and just leaving Ginger 100%, because the Habershams, instead of appreciating what I did to save the company from Gig and also to monetize the existing brand, they moved my office into the basement, and they said it was because I was getting too much sunlight. So it seems like they blame me or something. Anyway, I'm fine with whatever, because I'm in love, I think, and also because I'm a cat person.
Yes, hello. I'm out here. Thanks for coming out to the lighthouse. That's where me and Gig live now. We live out here in this lighthouse. We get to look out at the ocean every day. Lovely. Isn't it great? Yeah, so he goes off. He goes down to save some whales. I stay up here. It's a near enough White House to a city, so I get to go and have my social time. But this whole thing with the family and the startup made me realize I need to be by myself. I don't need to be with Greg, my brother. Even though I liked that we worked together, I realized that we also work well apart, and sometimes we just need a little space. And finding love, that's what I needed to, because I've never felt loved by my family. I've been ostracized, or sent away, or experimented on, and And now I have someone I can make grilled cheese for, and I can put them down the line. What we do is he goes out in his little dinghy in the morning, and we attach a line from the lighthouse, and he goes all the way down. And I can even send him little lunches straight to his boat. It's, because he has to go up and be near the Greenpeace people with their big boats and the water damage. So sometimes there has been a catastrophe where he's lost his lunch and the key to the lighthouse, but we worked together, we figured it out. Good times. Well, thank you, and signing off.
We now have the cast of the mockumentary available for a Q&A.
Any questions? I have a question for, oh, sorry, I have a question for Nathan. Are we in love?
We'll see. It's it's a journey. Everything's a big old journey. We just it starting off, and I think that explains it.
Yeah.
Question for Greg: what's the ceiling for Duber? Is it just going to keep growing? Do you have any further plans?
It's a great question. Right now we're just kind of like riding high on the food aspect of Duber Eats to make sure that dogs' food needs are taken care of. We do have a lot of collaborators and sponsors, Petco, other pet stores, zoos, a lot of things like that. But I do think there's some options to kind of like take away the eats part of it. Just have Duber, and we could transport dogs around. I think that's a huge market for that, for sure.
A question for Steve. Has your findings helped your career at OSHA? Have you advanced up the ladder of OSHA? And what is your next sting operation?
I think Kafka first wrote, I think it was the bug about being trapped elsewhere and just the hopelessness of being trapped. And that's working in the government. I thought I had something. I thought I exposed something. All the work, all the effort, all the operations, the things that many of y'all in this room don't even know the work that I did behind the scenes. So many things. Everything was bugged. Everyone's just an absolute idiot. Everything you typed, all the phone calls, like no one even tried. And I'm sure it's just sitting on someone's desk right now. So I'm probably gonna go work at Amazon. Why not?
So it was you were easy to bug.
Oh, it's time. It's time. That's the end of our interview segment. So thank you for joining us. Should stop this stream.